Right, we're back out fishing. I am super excited for this one. I was on my way to Norton Disney and I thought, do you know what, I'm not going to bother going there. Fancy somewhere different, somewhere I've not been for a long time, and carried on another 60 miles and I've ended up at Bluebelllakes. It's a Sunday, I'm here for 48 hours, had a quick walk around and can't believe it, it's not even busy at all. There's probably about 8-9 people on, that's all. Walked half the lake and I thought, wow, there's 8 pegs on this bank where the dam is, and there's only one person fishing right at the end. No one's on any of this corner. As I was walking around, saw fish boshing out in this area. I thought, well, it's a no-brainer. They've clearly moved into the area where there's no pressure, there's no lines, and that's where the fish are. So I've come round, obviously got me bucket from the shop with a sticker on, brought that, reserve peg, 15 on Kingfisher, shot back to the shop, paid my money, shot back, parked just up on the bank there, unloaded everything, got the leading rod out, and yeah, found some beautiful spots. I'll spin that camera around and I'll show you exactly where I'm fishing and what I'm up to, but it's super excited. Right, the middle and right hand rod fishing to the swim, directly opposite there at 12 wraps, and that left hand rod, oh, it's just off the edge of these bushes here. And the reason that rod's there is because, oh my days, there's carp all over. In those snags there, see if I can, in there, try not to make too much noise. In them snags there were 6 carp, good carp as well. So yeah, like I said, I turned up, them fish were there, and they were just out by water, because you only get 40 yards in here, which is like 12 wraps. They were just past my water, but sort of, I thought, I can get on these, I can get set up and get my rods out, and then hopefully they'll come. And they have turned up big time. I've got that middle rod on a zig, right hand rod on a Ronnie, and a little yellow one. The zig's a little bit of black foam. There's that many fish cruising about, but I've got to have one on a zig. It's got to be done. Let me get down here a bit. But yeah, I thought, I can't ignore a zig because they're cruising, they're out there, and yeah, it's, to say I'm confident is an understatement. I mean, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Look at that. Right there. Oh. Now, I'm often confident when I start fishing, but on this session, I'm super confident, super confident. I thought, found my spots, put 10 spots out, didn't go mad, but I thought, do you know what, it's killed it. It went really quiet, and then them fish have started showing up right in front of me, in line with a zig, just everywhere, and as you've just seen and heard, they're here, they are here, there's fish here. So yeah, this is gonna be a great session. We're out for 48 hours, and hopefully I can report back soon with a fish. But yeah, to say I'm excited is an understatement. I'm going to stop banging on, I'm going to sort of sit back and hopefully report back soon with a kingfisher. Absolute belter. There's still lots and lots of fish cruising about. I mean, I'm not sure if you can pick that up, but oh my days, it is looking good. I've got that zig at a bit of black foam. It's about 5 foot off the top. I'm going to bring it up a little bit more, get it about 3 foot off the top, I think, because yeah, it is looking like that zig should have gone. They're cruising all around it and they've been gliding out. They're clearly on some kind of hatch and feeding on the top, so yeah, I've got to take advantage of that, and let's get that done now and get that, try a different depth, because that's what it's all about with zigs. Find where they want to feed, where they want to be, where they'll set that bait, and then fingers crossed something will happen soon. But whoa, it is looking good, really good. Right, let me show you around this peg 15, kingfisher, bluebell. Oh, you can tell I'm excited, can't you? But yeah, it's a lovely swim, this one. There's base camp for the next 48, and apart from one guy right down there, I've got this whole bank to myself, which is pretty rare on here. And that down there, I don't know if you can see that pub bench, that is the swim I caught from last time. There was somebody in that one when I got here, but yeah, look at this, guys, look at this. Van's over there, Lone Ranger, Billy No Mates, all on its own. And yeah, look at it. It looks absolutely beautiful. I really do like this lake, and I like it even more if I catch one of them beautiful carp that reside in this water. I say tricky carp because they can be hard to catch. It's not an easy lake at all. It's up there with the hardest lakes out there, that's for sure. But everything's in my favourite present at the moment. The fish are there, so can't do any more. But yeah, look at that, it looks lovely. Right, I'm gonna sit back, chill out, because it is getting on a bit now, and hopefully we can sneak a fish out soon. But look at that, it really is looking nice. Them shows on top again, less and less though. But we'll see, we will see. Right, I'll get something to eat and hopefully get interrupted with a fish. So it's 8 o'clock at night. Them shows that have been occurring in front of me have properly died down now. I'm hardly seeing anything now, but I'd like to hope, wish, pray that they're on my baited area at 12 wraps there, just having a bit of a feed up. But yeah, who knows really, they might have moved off, but hopefully they come back at some point and we can sneak one out this session. That would be so amazing if we could catch one this trip from here. What a water, what a lake, historic lake, famous lake. It really is a good lake. But yeah, I'm gonna lay on the bed because it's been a tiring old day. I'm pretty knackered now. I'm gonna lay back, chill out, watch the water, and hopefully I can report back through the night with a lovely fish. But failing that, I'll catch back up with you all in the morning. What a lovely morning. It's 7 o'clock and I've not had a bleep at all since I've been here, which is surprising really, because the amount of fish that were out in front of me yesterday, I really thought something would happen. But going to ring some changes today, going to leave them in till 10 o'clock. I think that'll be the end of bite time for me then, and then I'm going to get all 3 rods redone, wrapped up. I think that zig rod, I'm gonna come off the zig and maybe put that one on a solid bag out on the spot. Maybe swap the yellow Ronnie for a white one. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and have a think. Gonna have a brew. Can decide what I'm gonna do this morning. See if we can make something happen. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit on my hands and well, I am going to sit on my hands till 10, but I'm not going to keep doing the same thing. I feel like I need to mix things up a little bit, but yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But right, like I say, stick that kettle on, decide what we're going to do, come up with a plan of action. So that's all 3 rods redone. I've taken a massive gamble. I've put fishing all 3 at like 3.5 wraps right in front of me. I've seen that many fish showing since I've been here in all the margins. I thought, I've got to do something radical. I'll give it a go. It's either going to pay off handsomely or it's going to be an absolute disaster, and I'll be thinking, why did I do that? It's sort of up to 2.5 wraps, there's weed. And then say as you hit 3.5 it gets clear, so clearer and clearer, and at 3.5 it's nice and clear, so I'm just on the back of the weed. I just feel that's a really good option. Left hand rod is still towards that bush there. Let's see if we can get it. Just cast under that bush there, and that's on a yellow mainline sweet corn clone, and I've put loads of sweet corn around it. Well, not loads, a bit of sweet corn around it. So just not putting any other bait around that. I'm just trying that. So it's yellow all the way on that one. Middle rod's on a Ronnie. Put that out. That's on a white active nut. Trent baits one. Put a bit of pellet around that one. And the right hand rod, that's on a solid bag as well. That's on a little pink barrel wafter flavoured with isotonic goo. It smells delicious. So yeah, there you go, that's it. The dice has been rolled. I might redo them rods sort of late thing tonight. It's late tonight, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm confident, quietly optimistic, because there's been that many shows around the margins. It's got to be worth a go. It really has. So yeah, let's see. I'm hoping that wind dies off and they start showing in front of me again like they did yesterday. So fingers crossed. But yeah, it's looking good out there, and hopefully the gamble pays off. But right, I'm going to sit back, chill out, keep watching the water. Let's see what happens. So I've just had a cheeky look in those snags under there, and there's still carp in there. So yeah, if I was going to put money on it, I would say if any rods go ripping off, it's going to be that left hand rod, because that's still fishing. Where are we? There. I dare get any closer to the snags if I'm honest, and I can't go in there filming and creeping in there either, because it's hard enough sort of sneaking in and having a cheeky look with the Polaroids on, let alone taking my camera in there as well. But yeah, you basically go in there. Look at that, proper snaggy feature that. No wonder they're hiding in there, away from all this pressure out in the lake. But yeah, so if I was going to put money on it, it's that left rod that's going to go ripping off, that's for sure. I'm going to sit back because I get back in the bivvy. I don't know if you can pick that up. There's a couple of fish on top, so I'm going to get sat back down on my bed chair and just keep watching that water, because it looks like them fish could be heading back this way. Come on. I need them to come out the snags and feed and get back in front of me off my other 2 rods. Let's see what happens. But it certainly looks lovely. Look at that. Looks beautiful out there. Really does. I certainly love this lake. I like Bluebell as a whole, but yeah, something about Kingfisher. Very historical lake. Yeah. Right, stop waffling and get sat on my bed out of the way. Keeping quiet, stealth mode. Well, every single session carp fishing, we seem to get rain. Look at that, the joys there. Seems pretty standard so far this year. At some point it rains every day, but yeah, that's a bit boring really, and I can feel the temperature has dropped a hell of a lot, which is a shame really, because I'm only fishing 3.5 wraps out. There was fish showing at about 5 wraps out on top, so you know, they were getting closer and closer and closer. And them shows now, the temperature's dropped, have died off. Now, hopefully, they've got their heads down. And the reason they're not showing is because they're on the bottom, feeding on my bait. And it's not going to be long before one of them rods goes ripping off. But yeah, let's see what happens. But it's certainly been a tough old session, but this is a tough lake. It's really don't give themselves up easy, these fish in Kingfisher, but we'll keep at it, keep soldiering on, and fingers crossed something does happen before we pack up tomorrow. And stay to latest about 12 o'clock tomorrow, but we'll sort of see. We'll play it by ear. I'll get up in the morning, check the weather, and if I can get a dry pack up, I'll take that option and I'll be on my toes, but we will see. Oh, it's alright, and fish are still there, look. Can you see that? It just, not sure if that camera's picking that up. Something just swirling on top there, look. Not a massive one, but hey ho, take anything would do. But well, it's nice to know they're still here. Yeah, right in line with where that duck is, that's where that fish was. Right, sit back, keep watching. Oh, look at how close that one was. Bloody Nara. I hope you saw that one. That was like a rod length off the margin. Oh my days. Come on, they are right over my spots then. They have come in close. Maybe this plan of fishing so tight in might pay off. Oh, imagine that. Right, let's get ready for a run. That'd be nice. Right, let's sit back and keep watching these fish. Well, just had the first bit of action since I've been here. Middle rod, bobbin's just pulled up a bit and dropped back down, so we've had a liner. There is the odd fish right over me as well, so I'm hoping it's carp just picking up the odd boilie here and there, bit of pellet. So yeah, it's looking promising. At least it stopped raining as well. That's a bonus. But yeah, I can't believe it. First bleep, I nearly shot out and struck into it. I was that excited. But Jesus. So yeah, I'm quietly confident still. And hopefully it was a fish. And the rod's going to go ripping off shortly. But yeah, fingers crossed. Right, it's coming to the end of the last day. It's been a good session. I have really enjoyed it. It's like 7 o'clock at night, but there's still the odd fish showing. One's just boshed just out there. So they're there. Whether I've done the right thing, putting them rods in this margin, time will tell, that's for sure. But yeah, it's not an easy lake, and as far as I'm aware, one fish has been out today, and that's that far corner. I don't think the whole venue is fishing particularly well. I saw a post on Instagram from the bailiff, and yeah, he was saying the place is a bit moody at the minute. So yeah, at least I've got a good excuse for camping, that's for sure. But you never know. It's last night. Might sneak it, pull one out the bag. But yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. Can't believe that. Where are we? That I've had a rod off that sort of snaggy, overhanging bush, that area there, and there's been fish in there the whole trip, in and out, in and out, in and out, and can't believe I've not managed to just sneak one. But that's fishing for you. It can be tough at times, but I'll keep at it. I'm not going to do any more filming tonight unless one of those rods goes zooming off. Failing that, I'll catch back up with you in the morning. Fingers crossed for very soon for a blank saver. Well, I'm gutted. That right hand rod just had a couple of bleeps on it. Shot out, saw the bobbin pull up, hit into it, fish on. Playing it, got it right under the rod tip, which doesn't take much from fishing 3.5 wraps out. Right under the rod tip, could see it, probably about 6-7 pound, and yeah, hook pulled. I was like, oh no. Joys of barbless hooks and young fish with soft mouths, I guess. But yeah, I'm still gutted. Even though it was a small one, to lose any fish, it's always devastating. And that was my blank saver as well. So never mind. But yeah, that was the right hand rod, pink one in a solid bag. So the bag's redone, rods are back out, and yeah, fingers crossed we can put this right and actually land the next fish. But yeah, gutted, but never mind, we'll keep soldiering on, and sure it'll all come good at the end. But yeah, fingers crossed for another opportunity. So never mind. Right, gonna chill out on the bed, keep watching the water, and hopefully get back to you soon with a fish. Never mind. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Quite a few liners through the night, and I've seen fish this morning show ridiculously close. Those boards there, I'm talking 3 foot off the board. So crazy. I think fishing them rods a little bit more discreet, you know, bringing the tips back and just playing off a little bit of line, just lay some of the line on the deck has certainly brought the fish in really close. And so I managed to sneak that bite last night as well. Even though it was a small one, I lost it. I still take some positives from the fact that I managed to sneak a bite, making the changes. But yeah, certainly up against it this morning. It's 6 o'clock. I'm going to get off somewhere between 10 and 12 o'clock this morning, and yeah, we'll see. We're definitely up against it. I think the biggest mistake I've made, or I know the biggest mistake I've made, is not bringing the floater gear. There was carp cruising on top. the whole time I've been here, backs out the water, and they really look like they'd take a floater. I think this swim would lend itself really well to sort of floater fishing. Just stood right hand side of the swim there. You can use that tree for a bit of cover, and yeah, watch that controller, and I'm sure that'd have been the one. That'd have been my best opportunity this trip for sure. So don't really do much floater fishing at all. I mean, Old Mill, you're not allowed to do it there, and you know, it's just not something I tend to do, but it is actually the best way to catch carp, and it's years since I've done it, so yeah, I might have to come back and give it a whirl, give it a go. But yeah, so it's looking good this morning. There's no rain forecast till this afternoon, so it's last chance saloon with this, but you never know. While them rods are out there, I might make up for that lost fish yesterday, but who knows. But right, I'm going to sit back, have a brew, keep watching that water, and do a really slow pack up. So got about half an hour left, rods are still there, bivvy's more or less empty, van's up there. That's the beauty of being able to park your vehicle behind your swim for loading and unloading. It's absolute godsend. But yeah, it's been a really good trip. I wish I'd have got that one in last night, even though it was small. It's big, small, love them all. We just love catching, don't we? But yeah, it's biggest lesson learned from this this trip is bring your bloody floater gear in the height of summer, because they look like they'd have took some floaters off the top for sure. But yeah, rookie mistake, and it shan't happen next time. But it's been a good session. It's a beautiful venue, beautiful place. The complex is amazing, loads of lakes to choose from, and I do really like it here, so I'll certainly be returning, but with a floater gear next time. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up, not do any more filming unless miraculously I do catch one last knock-ins, which never seems to happen to me. The last couple of hours I can never remember actually catching one sort of last knock-ins. If it ever happens to you, let me know in the comments below and share that with me, because it certainly don't happen to me. But yeah, but anyway, it's been a good trip. I'd like to thank everyone who's supporting the channel, who's subscribed to the channel. It's all greatly appreciated. I'll put a subscribe button there. If you could hit that button, it is greatly appreciated. Put some click some likes, put some comments below. I do reply to everybody, and yeah, it's all massively appreciated. I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully I do come back to you shortly for that blank saver, but it's not going to happen. But yeah, stop waffling. I'm going to wrap it up. Tight lines, take care, see you on the next one.